Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to the Thunder Kid Lito Adiwang in action at 1X Part 1. This is a massive, massive card and a massive fight. It's an all-Filipino clash against Jeremy Miado. How do you feel about being all-Filipino facing your countrymen?
Feels a little bit, yeah, I welcome the challenge. So, but I just hope that they give me not Filipino fighter, so at least I can go all out. But yeah, still excited about this match.
I mean, you fought your countrymen before, right? So is it a fight that you thought might come around because you guys are kind of in a similar position? Maybe, you know, he's in and around the rankings and there's not that many great bantamweights. You know, did you think you might have to fight him eventually?
Actually, no, I've never seen this coming. I never expected this. So yeah, but yeah, we're in this sport, so we need to respect it. It's here already, so we need to face it.
What is the atmosphere like among the fans? Like, are you in touch with that at all? To people, how do people in the Philippines view the fight, do you think?
uh our fans become, yeah, 50-50. His fans and my fans become yeah, they're both arguing who is the best Filipino. So it's good because they build this yeah, our fans expected more from us. So yeah, we'll see, we'll bring our best and see who is the best strawweight in the Philippines.
I feel like your fights are never boring. Do you see another exciting fight coming here? I think he's a guy who's going to come forward, right? How do you see it?
Yeah, I've watched some of his fights, and yeah, I'm I'm an explosive guy, and I never wanted my fight to be boring, and I see similarities in him. So I'm hoping that this is gonna be a good match for us.
How pleased are you to be fighting on 1X? It's a massive, massive event. It's stacked. You had to be there, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I feel very blessed and happy that I'm one of the athletes to be chosen to be part in this 1X, a very big event of one championship. So yeah, I feel honored for this. I'm very thankful.
How do you feel about his gym, Morocco Force? They seem to have a nice Filipino connection going over there. Do you know much about the gym and what do you think their biggest strengths are?
Yeah, I've noticed their gym. They have some Filipino athletes also, and yeah, I respect their gym because we s- we see some good not improvement, but the outcome of the gym. We can see the the fighters coming out there good, and yeah, well rounded also. So I respect the gym.
How do you feel about your strength compared to his? It does seem like a nice matchup, but I know you believe in your power, you believe in your striking and your overall ability. Where do you see yourself winning the fight? Where do you see yourself as stronger than Jeremy?
So yeah, I see myself winning this fight in an spectacular way. So I'm going to show that in inside the circle. But yeah, I, I see Jeremy as a very good fighter. His strength is his striking, especially his boxing, because he uses his boxing very well because he's a tall guy. So he get that he manages uh, distance very well. And but I believe that my striking is more sharper and more on point than him. And yeah, that's one of the things that our fans are arguing here. They're saying that he got this very good striking base, but I, I really believe that I'm in a better shape, and I'm going to show in this fight that I'm in a higher level than him.
You're still number 5 in the division. How important is that ranking to you to get where you want to go and making sure that you stay in those top 5?
Uh, when as I've said before, I 1 to 5 is the top 5. 1 to 5 is I'm just thankful being there. But my goal here is to be the champion. So for me, as long as I'm on the top and they keep giving me the top 5 opponents, then yeah, I'm happy for that because that's my way. And yeah, that's really my goal to become not just the top 5, but I want to become the champion here. So I'm very, very hungry for that.
It seems like they're most likely going to make Jared versus Joshua. How do you see the fight going? It seems to be one that the fans are behind. It's been kind of promoted as well. How do you see it happen? How going down?
So yeah, foresee this fight. I've faced Jared already, so I've tasted, I've felt his strength, his yeah, and his weaknesses also. And I've been training with Joshua like three or more than 3 years. So I've felt their strength and weaknesses and also their techniques. And I think Jared Brooks is underestimating our champion. Yeah, because our champion here is a champion for a reason also. So I believe if the 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 fight will push through, Joshua will still remain as the champion. But yeah, I really hope that I'll get that rematch first.
What would you do differently in a rematch, do you think?
This time around, I'll this number one key. I'll need to be first. I need to be first in every move and every yeah, and wrestling and striking and every angle. I need to be first because on our previous fight, I really didn't do the game. Not the yes, I tried to counter him, but I didn't push myself to be first. There's something missing there that I think the pressure got there. I it's different. It's different. I know that I can deliver more on that fight, so that's why I'm positive that in a rematch, yeah, I get the tools already to beat Jared Brooks.
His performance against Minwa was pretty impressive. Did it impress you?
Yeah. First, I for me, I appreciate good fights, and yeah, he performed a very strategic fight that yeah, he tried to just overpower him in the ground. So, and yeah, deliver with a very good decision.
So you get to train with Joshua all the time. What is it that makes him special? What is it that makes him the champ, do you think?
What makes Joshua champion is fighting IQ is very good. Is up very is his mind is very open once you're in the fight. So you can see this in his previous fights. You if you notice is very clear. He's not uh hesitant in his moves. If he want to deliver a technique, once it fails, he got a plan B. So that's a very good skill that Joshua have.
We know that Jared likes to talk a lot. Is this a fight that you will call for? If you get a nice win here, are you going to be like, Jared Brooks, I want that rematch?
Uh, now for me, I'll try to earn it in a good way, in a nice way. So as long as I keep winning, I know I'll get that rematch. So and he knows because after the fight, I messaged him that see you on top, and he knows that we will face again.
What about Edward Foliang versus John Wayne Parr? How excited is the team for Edward? We know that he is like so respected. How exciting is this? As you love your striking as well, right? So how's this fight going to go down? How's the excitement in the gym?
Man, I'm very, even me as a fighter, I'm very, very excited for this match because it's time that our camp will showcase our pure striking base because we came from wushu background, and I really believe that if Koya Edward will pull this through, and we'll see a very, very good striking match, different kind of uh, attack coming from Koya Edward using his wushu base. So yeah, this is gonna be very, very exciting to watch.
Are you confident that he gets the W?
80%.
That's solid. That's an A plus, right? What about yourself? One have done boxing in the past. I know how focused you are on winning the belt in MMA, but is it something in the back of your mind for later? Maybe kickboxing, Muay Thai, boxing, or if that opportunity, or is there a super fight that you would want to do with somebody in the future?
I'm really open for that actually. Yeah, I want to fight in a just purely striking match also. Uh, I'm really open for that because just like before, there I think they're asking you who want to fight Rodta because he keeps beating all his opponents. And yeah, I jump in and I said, if they're willing to make fight, then I'm here. I'm open to fight him before. So yeah, I'm open for all this, just a striking match.
Which would you go for? Kickboxing, Muay Thai, or maybe boxing? It's been a long time since they did boxing, right?
I think the closest for now is Muay Thai match.
And
Yeah.
does he beat Demetrius, do you think?
Yeah, that's the man. They put a very, very just like a Superman versus Batman fight here. So for me, if Rod Tang will catch him in the early round, because I believe the first round is Muay Thai. So if he catch DJ there, the fight's gonna be over. But in the second round, I believe DJ will just DJ is very, very smart fighter. So I believe DJ will submit him once it goes past the first round.
How excited is the team right now about the bantamweight division? Because you guys have got three very, very strong. Well, you got Jan Lo, you got Belingo, and you got Stephen Lohman, right? So that must be quite cool. Lineker's the new champ. How excited is the team to kind of have that freshness of a new champion? How like keen are those guys to have a crack at John Lineker?
Yeah, man. Can describe how excited they are. Yeah, Koya Kevin is back in the gym. Very, you can see the fire in him again that he want to become the champion, and he want that rematch. Yeah, he's really just yesterday he keeps on saying just after the training, I want the rematch, I want that rematch, I want to try that again. So that excitement that yeah, the bantamweights now are pushing through to get a crack at John Lineker.
Could be a really big year for Team Lakay. I wish you the best of luck, Lito. It's always good to speak to you. Thank you.